What is up, everyone? Today is Tuesday, which means that's time for another live Q&A. As always, I'm your host, Paul J Lipsky. Hey, if you have any questions about dropshipping on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, this is your opportunity to get those questions answered. Now, I do want to let you guys know that this Q&A, normally I do it for about an hour. It's going to be a lot shorter today, and that's because later today, I am hosting a free live webinar. It's going to start at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. And during that webinar, I'm going to be going over the simplest way I have ever found to make money online that works for beginners, and that's Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. Dropshipping is without a doubt the simplest way I have ever found to make money online. The entire business model, without having to hold any inventory, without needing to buy any products up front. Very simple business model. And when you combine that with Facebook Marketplace, which is still relatively very, very new, as we've discovered, Facebook Marketplace is one of the easiest places for beginners to start selling because it doesn't have a lot of the hurdles of a lot of these other platforms like Amazon or Shopify. So you combine the two of those together and you have a recipe for a very simple business model that I've seen complete beginners have success with. So if you're not selling on Facebook yet, or maybe if you are doing Facebook Marketplace dropshipping and you're just not seeing the success that you want, come to the live training I'm going to be hosting tonight. First link down below. Get signed up for it. Again, it's completely free, that training. You're not going to get charged to be there. In fact, I'm actually going to do some giveaways during the training. You can actually win access to my Facebook Marketplace dropshipping course, and you can get it absolutely for free if you come to the training and you're one of the winners. So make sure you come tonight. That will also be your first chance to join the Facebook Marketplace course, your last chance this year to join before the doors close for enrollment for the rest of the year. So click the link down below. You'll land on a page that looks something like this, right? Click here to reserve your seat, enter in your info, and then you'll be on a page that will redirect to the training as soon as it starts. You also get emailed about the info as well. So, see one of my students' results right here. I have plenty of students who are absolutely doing crazy numbers with Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. I'll be showing some of those during the training as well. You can kind of get an inside peek into how it is that they're doing this. And again, these guys were complete beginners when they started doing this, but they are able to see success with this because it is so simple and because I've created a system that I believe anyone can do. And I want to show you that system tonight during the training. So do make sure you come. First link down below. And we'll have time during that for some more questions as well. I'll spend a few minutes here answering some questions, but truthfully, I want to save my voice. Usually these trainings, I'm very passionate about them. I put a lot of energy into them. I want to make sure it's really excellent for you guys. I want to have plenty of time to prepare for it as well. All right. How many listings do I need for Facebook Marketplace, and how many do you recommend I list every day? So the short answer is you don't really need a lot if you do product research the right way. Tonight, that's one of the things I'll be talking about during the training about product research. If you have the right items, you don't need a ton of listings. Those listings, the few listings can sell a lot. But in general, looking at about 10 listings a day is a reasonable goal for most people. 10 researched listings a day is a reasonable goal for most people. Cred says, we have to optimize all the titles for Facebook Marketplace. How can we speed that up? Because it's very time consuming. Title building is something that is very important for dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace. You don't want to just list up any items for sale and just leave them. You want to do product research, find the right items to sell. And again, we're just selling these from like Walmart, HomeDepot.com. Very simple. We're not making this very complicated at all. Listing those for sale on Facebook Marketplace, and we're changing the titles and making them better. That title optimization, you get better at it as time goes on. You get faster at it. And like I said, if you're aiming for about 10 listings a day, that's very doable. You don't need to be bulk listing hundreds of items a day. That doesn't work. So just do about 10 listings a day and optimize those titles. You'll get better at it as time goes on. Nice, Cred. Cred, I really hope you're there tonight for the big live training I'll be doing in a couple hours. Diane wants to know if AutoDS will auto-fulfill orders, or can you place an order within AutoDS from Walmart? So you can set up AutoDS to auto-fulfill orders for you, but if you don't have that set up, then you need to go in Walmart and actually place the order yourself. Tyler says, when it comes to eBay dropshipping, can you name some alternatives to AutoDS? Because it seems like there must be some other software out there that might be cheaper and just as good. So, Tyler, there is plenty of software out there that does the same thing as AutoDS. There's a bunch of them. I've tried out a lot of them. I looked at a lot of them. AutoDS, you're not going to find anything cheaper or much cheaper. And I don't think you're going to find anything that's just as good, really. I mean, I really like AutoDS. I think it's a good balance between having a lot of features. It's really not too expensive. But there are plenty of ones out there. You can look at DSM Tool. You can look at SKU Grid. You can look at, those are the two big ones that come to mind. There's a bunch that I don't even know if are still around, like Hustle Got Real, I think it was called. Yeah, Yabella is another one. So there's a lot of them. AutoDS, I think, is a very competitive pricing, and it works really well. What AutoDS plan do I currently have, and how has it been for you? I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, because it's been a while since I switched plans, but it's been working fine for me. And there's lots of upgrades you can get as well. Like if you do non-API, that's an upgrade. If you do auto ordering with API, that's an upgrade. So kind of things build on it. I'm not sure exactly what plan I'm on, to be honest. Okay. Okay, I got my first sale on eBay, but there are two issues. Amazon didn't deliver it to the house. So that means there was something wrong with the way that you place the order. The item should be delivered to the customer's house. There's no reason it should be delivered to a locker unless you specified that. So it probably is something that you did with the actual address you put in. An alternative, because you're kind of stuck now, is just reorder the item, have it delivered to their house. When they don't pick it up from the locker, it will be returned and you'll get a refund. Okay. This we'll look into with the Chrome extension. Sweet. All right, and that's the link to the webinar tonight. All right, guys. So again, for those of you just getting here, I'll be hosting the free live training tonight. That starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Do make sure you're there early because it is capped the number of people that can attend. And we already have more people that registered than can actually show up. And unfortunately, because of the way the software is set up, I can't upgrade it now. So we're kind of stuck at that. So make sure you're there early on time so that you get in and you're not blocked from entering the room. And I'm sorry about that. I know some of you will not be able to get in the room. It's just unfortunate that that's the way that the software is. So yeah, make sure that you guys show up on time. Click the first link down below to register. You can get all signed up and get the link to the actual webinar. Classic Dame is looking forward to the masterclass. Awesome. Can you get tax exempt on 2 Walmart accounts? I believe you can, but I've never done it. I've only done it on 1 Walmart account. How much money is the Dropshipping Titans course? So I have 2 courses. The first one is my eBay dropshipping course. If you go in the description down below, you can click on that. You can join right now if you wanted to. But if you want the Facebook Marketplace dropshipping course, which I'll be talking about tonight during the training, you have to come to this training in order to be able to sign up for it. And I'll talk about the pricing during the training at the end of it. All right. Cool. So like I said, we're going to end it there today. A little bit of a short live Q&A because we have that training tonight. Make sure you guys come. Next week, we'll have our regularly scheduled live stream where I'll be answering all your questions. So if you come to the training tonight, you'll be able to get all your questions about Facebook Marketplace dropshipping answered because we'll be doing a Q&A at the end of that. But if you did have questions about eBay that aren't getting answered today, I'll make sure to answer them for you next week. But for now, make sure you guys register for the free training. Make sure you guys come, and I'll see you guys in a few hours. See you then.